Searching for a place to rent. How much rent should I be paying?
First, you need to make sure you research the rent prices, so you know what's realistic. There are special websites that can show you average rent price per postcode. The ones I used are University of London Housing Service and Mayor's London rent map. Just the rent itself may seem to be cheap compared to what you pay in halls right now. But remember that the bills are usually not included in the price. Even if you share them with your housemates, it's still a big chunk of money every month. Moreover, they come usually separately from your bank account. So there is a lot of new admin involved with private renting.
I'd say anything between £400 and £700 a month is great for London. We pay £600 a month each. And I guess pricing varies depending on how good a condition your property's in, how close you are to transport links, and how much cool stuff is nearby, bars and cafes and local amenities and things. Remember, this doesn't include your bills. There's loads of student budget advice online, like the budget section in the ULHS private housing guide and some nifty apps. It's good to stay on top of everything each month, so think about your food, your course materials, and that will really help you stay organised.
You have to be smart and make sure that you schedule your rent and your bills at the same time. That way you will know how much money you'll have each month. Keep track of the money you spend on traveling and also the money you will need for socializing.
Where should I start searching?
First of all, remember that ULHS have a database online where agents and landlords advertise for students. You can find this on the University of London Housing Services website. The big websites like Zoopla, On the Market and Rightmove are really handy to use too. You can tailor the searches to exactly what you're looking for, but I would say do your own checks on landlords and agents first of all. Just because they're advertised on a website doesn't always mean they're official. Oh, and remember, the University of London Housing Services can run checks on landlords too.
If you just want a room, you could use the student message board on the University of London Housing Services website. There are also lots of other sites around. A lot of people go for Gumtree or Spare Room because they are so big. But with these websites, you have to be more careful. You will see a lot of misleading ads and even scams. So be careful.
Word of mouth is very good too. My friend found out about very good landlord from her course mate. As long as you do right research, is fine. You can also check local newspapers and local shop notice boards. Just stay away from people who want you to pay money before they even let you view properties. Just stay away from these adverts. Don't trust these adverts. And if you're not sure about adverts, you can get in touch with advisors from University of London Housing Service. My friend did that and they helped him do all checks. And it turned out to be a scam, so luckily he didn't pay any money yet.
Bills can be around £50 to £100 a month or more if you want stuff like Netflix or super fast broadband. Oh, and remember, you're exempt from council tax. But if you're living with a non-student, they aren't, so it can get a bit complicated. Oh, and remember to discuss how much you're willing to spend on these extra bits.
When I was looking, I found that the University of London Housing Services online database is really useful. It is full of houses, rooms and flats advertised by registered landlords and agents.
Where should I start looking?
In London, the renting market moves very quickly. It's not like in most UK cities. You should start to look for a place 1-2 months before you want to move in. Back at home, my friend started to look for a place for September at Christmas, but it's not what you do in London.
This doesn't mean you should leave things to the last minute though. I had all my paperwork and documents and references done 3 weeks beforehand. You want things to run smoothly, so make sure you have your reference and documents ready.
So I will say that 1 or 2 months is perfect. You will have enough time to check all the potential areas, do a lot of research, and even check a lot of places. But I do have a friend that found a really nice place in May on the University of London Housing Services housing fair. So sometimes you're able to sort things out earlier.
Some independent halls of residence may advertise places from January, but you may not know where you want to live at this time, so don't rush into signing up too early.
How can I tell if letting agents are official?
A lot of properties are marketed or fully managed by letting agents. Legally, letting agents have to be members of a redress scheme, like the property ombudsman. So keep in mind that even the best agent is a salesperson. So don't let them talk to you into something that is not good for you.
Letting agents have to legally advertise their fees and charges so you know how much you'll need to pay before you move in and accept the contract.
You should make sure your deposit is held in deposit protection scheme. Go to your viewings with few questions like this. They should answer them confidently, and all info should be clear on the main website.